In this video, I will be interviewing Toastmaster Emmy, and we'll talk about her story on becoming a leader in various organizations. And we would like to gain wisdom and confidence and also advice. Hey, what's up? And welcome to CN Dalisay Experience, where we show people nuggets of wisdom into how their future holds, fun from what they are here at now to what they want to be. And for this episode, I will be interviewing the Club Growth Director of Division B of our District 75. Good evening, Toastmaster Emmy.
Good evening, Toastmaster and outgoing President Christian. Good evening. And good
How,
evening to fellow Toastmasters.
how are you tonight?
I'm fine, doing great.
Mhm.
Okay, let's start. How did you get involved with Toastmasters and what prompted you to join Toastmasters?
I remember in 2015, while I'm delivering my acceptance speech as the president of Rotary International, I got so nervous that I almost freeze in front of maybe 100 audience. I am just unaccepting the position, but I don't know. I was shaking and cannot deliver because by profession I am an accountant, and as an accountant, my job role is only writing things and bookkeeping and also writing reports, financial statements. Never did I try to be in front of the audience. And that fear of having telling something in front of the audience caught the attention of one of the audience. After the event, someone approached me and tell me that I have a potential to be a good public speaker. And she wanted me to introduce me to Toastmaster. Without anything, I agree because I know I lack that skills to talk in public. So I accepted the offer and I joined Toastmaster from 2015 until now.
Wow, that's a very wonderful story for us for what to start as Toastmaster. What have been your most beneficial journey in Toastmasters?
Yeah, in 2018, due to Toastmaster, my advisor in my thesis during my doctoral degree invited me at Philippine Women's University to be the director of graduate studies. I told my advisor, "What? You are trusting me with this position without any experience?" But she insists because he told me, "Your experience is more than enough to the position." For what? I don't believe it. She told me that with the integrity that I have, with the auditing experience that I have, and the 3 years guest lecturer at Philippine Business School, she insisted for me to try. I told him, I have a full-time job. What shall I do? I don't have any academic experience. Then it's all. That means I rejected the offer. But
Mhm.
on a monthly basis, that advisor of mine, who is the chancellor and senior vice president of Philippine Women's University, still insists, I need you here in Philippine Women's University as coordinating the 14 programs that we are handling here in PWU. I told them, what time will I give to PWU? I have a Monday to Friday work and I have a family. How can I handle this? But one of my co-toastmaster told me, who is an academic, give it a try. It's a great experience, and that position is never been offered to me. He said to me, please try and you will enjoy it. And the Toastmaster experience that you have, I can assure you, you can handle this. So my first stint, because as a director of graduate studies, you are always invited at the stage and speak to people, 1,000 people, more than 1,000 people. But to my to my experience, I no longer shake my hands and my knees and everything, all my nerves. That's why I trusted Toastmaster and I invited more people here in Toastmaster due to that experience of my nerve shaking experience in Rotary, not in PWU. I come to test that I can now speak impromptu in front of 1,000 audience without nerve wracking experience.
Wow, that's really Toastmasters has really helped you, molding you in becoming and having this position. It's no ordinary feat. And how about your journey in the leadership in Toastmasters? Can you tell us more about it?
Yeah, in 2021, when pandemic came, I was elected as president of I Aim Toastmasters Club. I told them, well, how can I be the president wherein we don't have a face-to-face meeting? And this is a public speaking stint. How would I uh, handle the meeting? I am not aware of Zoom. I'm not aware of MS meeting. The online meeting, I never had an experience. But since I'm a president, I go to YouTube University, see how Toastmaster meeting is done online. And with the 1 year term as a Toastmaster president, we gain distinguished, being a distinguished club, presidential distinction. And we've been one of the top 10 clubs in Division B. And the I think we are on the top three in the membership uh, recruitment. And that experience, no idea for me that we will get that distinction. But maybe with the previous experience of my Rotary experience and PW experience, this gave me more confidence in handling a club which can be recognized as Presidential Distinguished Club.
Wow, you have many things that come into your life from being president of Rotary International, then being the director of graduate school, and then this one in various leadership in Toastmasters. That's you you were really destined for this, for these leadership roles. How did it how did it mold you, Toastmaster Emmy?
Uh, yes, my inspiration, of course, to be in this, in this position, in this state of my life, is my mother. My mother is a teacher, a high school principal. Oh, we are 10 in the family. We are 10 siblings in the family. And with that inspiration that my mother has installed in us, that even we are 10 in the family, we are all scholars. Pre-tuition fee, only my parents is only providing us for the allowance. Even the books and the notebooks and supplies, someone is sponsoring it. So without any hindrances, it's hard, but with the 10 of us, all graduates and professional now, I can say that I was able to copy what my mother has done because my two kids now are already professional, one engineer and one a financial management graduate. And with that, I know everyone can do this the same like me.
Yeah. Now we know how you got that character, and that's from your mother.
Yes.
Thank you, Toastmaster Emmy. And any parting words for our audience, for our fellow Toastmasters and guests?
Yeah. Uh, Fellow Toastmasters and guests, I encourage you to continue your Toastmasters journey because you will not regret sharing your experiences and sharing all your stories in life. You can help them grow as well, not only personally and professionally. So keep going, take the risk of having failures in public speaking, in talking to people, because in that you learn and grow. And don't take failure as something negative. Put it as a challenge, not a problem. And that uh, situation wherein you fail in public speaking will mean a part of a lesson learned in life wherein you can use this to challenge yourself and grow more and be a better person of yesterday. That
Thank you,
will be
Toastmaster Emmy. Let's now have our lightning talks. I have quick questions for you. You would just reply which selection pertains to you. First
okay.
question: coffee, milk, choco, or tea?
Coffee,
Coffee. Cat, dog, or fish?
fish,
Last song on repeat.
last song,
What song do you you would like to sing in your head repeatedly?
Holy Spirit, I need
Okay.
you.
If you could date someone, dead or living, who would it be?
It would be my mother. My mother is she passed away already in 2018. But if I given a chance, I want to date my mother every weekend and have a nice dinner with her because this is the thing that I was not able to do when she was alive because I'm so busy with my personal life. So as I suggest to everyone, please when your mother is still alive, have a date, a night date or a breakfast date or anything one on one with your mother. It's very precious time.
Thank you, Toastmaster Emmy. Who's the last question? Who's the most successful person you idolize?
Miriam Defensor Santiago.
Wow, that's a very influential person. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Emmy, for being in this show, and I'm thankful for you being here in this show. We hope that our audience learned a lot on being a leader, just like you. Do you want
Thank
to
you.
plug in your socials or where they can follow you?
If you want to take your masteral or doctoral degree,
Yes.
don't forget Philippine Women's University. We are doing it hybrid. You can take it online or we can have it face to face. So just contact me at my phone number 0917-534-7684 and continue in Toastmaster, your journey in Toastmaster, and for sure, your professional growth will increase and will grow more.
Thank you, and we'll talk to you soon.
Okay.